Welcome to EARTH2 Comic Cast, where superheroes exist and comic book talk is the norm. Wow, this is going to be a great one because, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Justice League Week, yo. It is officially the start of Justice League Week here on the channel. So everything, as you know, we've done this before. We did it for Wonder Woman and we did it for Spider-Man. So everything is going to be centered around the Justice League. Today I'm going to be giving you a top 5 video based on what I'm going to be expecting from the movie. And I'm expecting a lot from the movie, so yes, if those top 5 things for me are good, I would, to me this movie would be a great success no matter what anyone says. And so yeah, I'm really excited about it. But let me give you an outline for what will be going on EARTH2 for Justice League Week. What would be going on for EARTH2 on Justice League Week is, like today, the top 5. Tomorrow I'm going to be dropping a retro review for Batman 89. On Tuesday I'll be dropping a review for the movie Justice League War. And maybe the Throne of Atlantis. I don't know how. Depends on how I feel yet. But on Wednesday we're going to be allowed to drop a review for the Justice League movie. So I'll drop that review on Wednesday, and I'll be giving you my top 5 Justice League based reads for the for you to prepare yourself to go see Justice League. And finally on Thursday I'll be giving you guys on our podcast. It'll be heavy Justice League centric, and so everything this week is going to be Justice League centric. So I just feel like I talked too much on this, but without further ado, let's get into my top 5 things for Justice League. But first, sit back, relax, and as always,
welcome to the planet.
Top 5 things I'm expecting for Justice League. Number 5, I just really want good action. I want there to be because for me right now in all of the DCEU movies, it's been really great action. It's all about, from Man of Steel, open with the action scene. Batman v Superman, had really good action. Wonder Woman had really good action. Even Suicide Squad had really good action. So I just want another continuation of that in the DCEU. I want really good action. Number 4, I want the characters to come together and work well together. It's a team movie. It's a team up movie, just like the first X-Men movie, just like the first Avengers movie. I want to see a cohesion in the team, and I want to see, even though it's even though it's going to be like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of team up where, they don't like each other at first, but they come together, to fight a common enemy. That is what I like. I want to see a cohesion in the team. I want to see them come together as a team unit. I believe that is something that we should expect, and that's something that I feel like I want to work well in this movie. 3, a good villain. DCU for strengths has also had a couple weaknesses in the villain department. I mean, we had General Zod in Man of Steel, and then we had Lex Luthor and Doomsday in Batman v Superman, who I thought together as one unit, if you look at them as one unit, to me, felt like a good villain because you had the brains and then you had something to punch. So yes, we had 2 good villains, and then Suicide Squad had, the Enchantress, who at first, through her design in the beginning of the movie, I thought looked good, but making her the main villain to me didn't work. And yeah, so that was a drop in villains. And Ares to me wasn't as good as advertised. He was something to punch, but it wasn't a lot of punching. It was more powers and lightning and all that good stuff. So I didn't necessarily rally behind Ares and rally behind the villainy of Ares. So that's one thing I didn't like from Wonder Woman. And if you watch my review for that, I would also say the same thing. Ares to me wasn't a good villain. So I want Steppenwolf to come out and be something you can punch, and also be like a combination of Lex and General Zod and Doomsday, something you can punch, and also someone who can think for himself. So a good villain for me would be great. What do you guys think? What do you want? Would you like a good villain? So yeah, let's all root for a good villain. Number 2, I got the S on my chest. Superman's return. Now, what they've done with the marketing, to some people it's genius, not having Superman in the movie or not having Superman in any of the marketing material. Okay, that's fine for you. I am a Superman fan. I wouldn't mind seeing him, and a lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people about it. They're like, no, we don't want to see Superman. I actually, just a glimpse of him would have made me happy. Whatever. Now, bringing Superman back because you killed him in Batman v Superman, to me, is one of the key things in this movie. How you handle that and how you show it to us is something that I want to see and something that I want to understand. So hopefully Superman is brought back well in this movie. Going up to number 1, I want a good movie. You've trimmed the movie. It's not as thick as Batman v Superman. It's not as long as Man of Steel. So you have time to give better dialogue. Hopefully the character development will be good. I think a 2-hour movie does the movie justice. You want to go sit in this movie and go from action to action to action, but also have a story, layer that with a story, and layer that with great dialogue. And I think you can do that in 2 hours. Now, people are going to find a reason to complain about something. Someone is going to fall off, which is understandable in a 2-hour movie. But again, if people have complained that the DC movies have been too long and have not gotten to the point really quick, a 2-hour movie does that. It gets you to the point really quick, and it keeps it really, really tight. Those are the 5 things I want from the Justice League movie. A good movie, as I said, handling Superman coming back really well. The team working together as a unit. Yeah, a good villain, a great villain you can rally behind, because I really like villains. Also, honorable mentions. I want the score to work well. I have the score. I've listened to it, and I'm trying to figure out how it's going to work with the movie and action scenes. I want it to work well. That's the honorable mentions. But those are my 5 things that I want from Justice League. Anyway, if you watched this video, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Hit up EARTH2 on EARTH2Comicast.com on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Check out the website, EARTH2CC.com. A lot of the content is going on there, so a lot, you guys can just go on there and check it out. It's also a great place for us to have a centralized content. Still, we're going to be doing all the things that we do under the banner of EARTH2. Discovery, Star Trek is still going to happen. So all of that, Discovery and Star Wars, Rebels is still going to happen. So yes, all that is still going to be happening for EARTH2. Again, thank you for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments what your top 5 things for Justice League are, what you would want, or what you think you want for this movie to do well for you, per se. It's been your boy Mo Crosby. Keep it tuned here on EARTH2 for Justice League Week. We're going to be having content coming at you, a lot of content coming at you. So again, thank you for watching. Keep reading, keep watching, and as always, go fill your long boxes. Peace.